to Tom's Not Tips video, because I'm not doing any plumbing anymore, and the reason that is because I've retired, I've sold my van, given me a lot of tools away, so I've not really got the resources to do jobs, although people are still phoning and saying, Tom, I know you're retired, but can you, help me out? And I do sometimes, and very often I get stuck, because if you've not got a van there and something goes wrong, which always does, wherever you're doing at plumbing, something unexpected happens. If you've got a van, you can probably find the bits in the van to cobble something up until you can get back and do it proper. But now I've not got that anymore, so it very often gets stuck. I have to go out to Screwfix or Toolstation and buy a bit and come back, and then something else will go wrong, and it just builds up and it builds up, and you end up spending 4 hours there for an half an hour job. So when the phone goes now, I simply say no, I can't. And I'm also suffering with my knees. My knees themselves are okay. I can kneel down. It's getting down and getting back up that's the problem. So I don't do much. So I've no videos to show you. Mostly now, this is my trusty bike. We go out biking. There's we have, well, I won't say a gang, but there's 5 or 6 of us that go out regular. We like to go out twice a week, but weather dependent. And because Wigan is an industrial area, it was all pits at one time, pits and textiles, and all the pits are shut now. There's no pits at all in England. Wigan was pits everywhere. Every village had a pit. And what's happened to that land now? It's all been cleared. So where you've got pits, you've got railway lines that go from pit to collect the coal and take it to the power stations and that. And all those railway lines are disused, so they've come up and it's left paths. And you can literally go 30, 40, 50 miles on them pathways. They've all been made into recreation areas, fishing areas, walking. And they've grown woods there, and now they're mature, and it's great for biking, because it's off-road. You're not going on roads, and all the pits are linked, so you can spend many a day riding around, enjoying life, seeing things that you didn't know. I mean, when I was working, I didn't know about these areas, although there wasn't made them, but there's a lot of beauty in the areas that you don't see local, because you have a day off and the kids or the wife wants to go out to the beach or to what they call them, part of pleasure fair or whatever it is, Alton Towers and places like that, where you're spending money all day long, and that's not fun. And so all that's gone, and I've found all this free stuff that's available, all these tracks and trails. You can go there and spend there all day, and it's great fun. Of course you need a bike, so that led me into building bikes and making them better, and adjusting them, so you're changing tyres, you're changing wheels. Mine are the electric bikes, by the way, and that makes it more fun, because if you've not got an electric bike, it's hard work cycling. With an electric bike it's not, but you're still getting your exercise, so which is good. You keep it moving, and then that's an important thing when you retire. Keep moving. That's what I find anyway, and that's what I do. So that's most of what I do now, biking, and this involves going camping as well. I go camping, obviously not around this area. I go to Wales, Scotland, take my bike with me on a bike rack at the back, go out, ride there. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm enjoying my retirement. I'm not one of these that wants to work. I've never wanted to work. It's just a thing you have to do. So they make the best of it while you're doing it. So I'm just saying, what's happening to me, because 1 or 2 people have remarked, they haven't seen me. They wanted to know what's going on in my life. Well, that's going on in my life. And also you spend a lot more time in hospitals. I mean, I'm pretty lucky. Touch wood. I'm pretty lucky. I've still got my health, but my wife's not as lucky. So we're spending a bit of time in clinics and appointments and stuff. She's fine though. She's fine, but she's showing wear and tear. but she's still going. She's still going on. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. So if you got any tips for me, not plumbing, I get stuck on all sorts of things because I haven't do it anything now, and then that leads to more research. I was fitting an alarm recently, burglar alarm, and thinking it was easy, and it is, but programming was a bit of a problem for me. But we got there. Of course, YouTube helps. You just go on YouTube, look for a bird alarm who's happy and to assist you, and there you go. That's how it works. So anyway, I'll say goodbye now, and I'll get on doing other things. And when it comes your turn for retiring, good luck to you. Ta-ra now.